Hello. How's everyone doing? Hello, 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 hello. Hello? Yes. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Does it say, alright, excellent. Yeah, I'm using the thing on the headset finally. Hey, Atsuki, Captain Boss, Quentin, Zialin, Awaken the Beast, Aumes, and Book a Lemon. Awesome, awesome. So, as you can see, it's on my new computer. Well, you can't see, but the computer is down there, and I haven't figured out how to enable all the old Streamlab things. Um, so that's why there's no real stuff happening. Heyo, Chilstrand, Mayo. All right, so as we do with a new character, we're gonna start doing. So give me some topics uh, for an evil character. We're gonna do one more evil character for the bad guys. Um, so feel free to suggest, please. So these are the guys, the bad guys uh, that we're gonna. Oh yeah, you can't see it because of how I set it up. God damn it. That's the bad guys. This is so stupid. I hate that screen. So these are the bad guys. We're gonna do another one. So any topic goes. You can just suggest something, and we'll figure it out. A traveler, a hermit, communicator of disorders. It's a communications guy. I mean, that guy up on the right is a scout, doctor, like a hunter, captain, and the boss. So a traveler, like oh yeah, yeah, maybe. Communicator of disorder, like a instigator, like a brain. A guardian for the big centipede thing with a long lance weapon. A sonic shock snake. Fat trader. Not of this world. Alright, I'll do a Google dice roll. And we'll see. The roll is number 6. So let's see. Let's see which one do we have here. Um, Traveler, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fat trader. Aumes won it. Fat trader. That's interesting. 1 second, guys. New setup. Fat trader. Whoa. Fat. Why is it doing that? No. What is happening? Computer, what are you doing? Okay. Okay, that was interesting. It started doing all sorts of things except. Um, are you sure? Because Sonic Snake can't be number 6 because it's a traveler by Buka Lemon, and then he says like a hermit, which is still number 1. Then Communicator of Disorder, number 2. Egyptian Warlock, number 3. Guardian of the Big Centipede, 4. Sonic Shock Snake, 5. Fat Trader, 6. That's how I see it. A Rags JV, good morning. Eric Moy. All right, so I'm gonna try. Uh, if this makes sense, is it gonna be double or is it? I have no idea what's happening now. I clicked on Streamlabs. So I'm hoping things switched on, but it doesn't seem to have done it. So I'm gonna start the timer. You guys won't see it for some reason. Um, Sorry for the chaos. I haven't set up everything. It's like I said, it's the new computer, and it doesn't show correctly. Um, can you guys still hear me? I hope so. All right, cool. Sorry for the chaos. So we got Fat Trader. No timer, no nothing. Damn it. All right. Fat Trader. So he's a fat trader. What if he's like a balloon like? That's great that Rags JV. That's great. So he's a human fat trader. He trades. Maybe he trades. Oh, he's at. So let's say he's the engineer. The last version we did for the good guys, we could make him like the engineer for the humans. So he's a body part trader. So we can give him tons of arms. Um, hey Eric Mui, welcome to the stream, man. You guys can't see the timer, unfortunately, just so you know. So we could give him tons of arms and have him like give him like a really bloated stomach. Or bloated body, and have him like maybe walking like a zombie in the sense of how he's behaving, and maybe he could have because of the size of him as his fat. Um, we could give him like he walks uh, like a crab almost. So he get has these mechanical arms that help him move. Could have them even asymmetrically. I think that could be cool. So he's the fat trader, fat trader of arms. Not as in weapons arms, but as in body parts arms. Could be cool, like if he we can key back to the body of the centipede with these kind of they put the bodies of the aliens in there for fuel, so we could key in to those shapes again, have it like steam coming off of it, and we could have the orange like balloon like thing that the centipede has, but as a big fat body. So we got tons of smaller arms. He should have arms, body parts like dangling, or is he? Maybe he has alien arms. I think that could be a cool contrast, like white arms from the aliens. Like he kills. Maybe his tails and stuff, or maybe no. Let's make it mechanical arms. Why not? Eh? So let's give him very balloon-like legs as well, and he's like scrambling like a zombie. I want to give him. I want to give him some cool face. In what way can it be a cool face? So he's a trader. He's fat. Hey, cheers for the host, Sam Peterson. Thanks, Eric and Buka. So he has a big inflated body, and the mechanical arms. They should all be like front attached, like almost like what's it called? Uh, like hmm, um, bib, for babies. So it's all just front attached, and then the rest of the body is very very ballooned up, almost like the killer medic. Yeah, but the killer medic, he's down here, right? He's all just that. He's just actually empty. He's like flat, like a tick almost. Uh, but this guy, yeah. So we're keying back to that as well. We are like hinting of that behavior as well. So they can sit next to each other and still come off as the same group of enemies, right? But they are in their own space. But we lean on previously defined looks. So now that when we see those together, we can go, oh, right. They share technology, they share behavior, but they're in their own space, right? Their own design, kind of. I like to do that with designs when I work. Is is to like art direct for the client in a subtle way where I don't take over their job, but it helps me create stronger unity within the concepts. And a lot of times when a client uh, chooses to go to a direction where I haven't gone in my ninja art direction, uh, if they go, oh, if I start building stuff for like option B, but they choose option C, and then that becomes a completely different visual cues. I'll just start over and start rebuilding like my own art direction based on what the client has chosen. So in that way, I can play around like I do with these characters um, a lot better, so that when they do choose a direction, I can easily adjust and create something new and play with ideas, um, because like um, like I talked to Quentin this morning. Um, he's doing studies, right? And he's looking at Matthias Zemenecki or whatever his name is. I'm horrible with names, and he has like a game plan drawn up of what he needs to study in different fields, so he can see uh, what the next step is. You know, make it clearer. So much like that. Hey, Escatoners, thanks for the follow. I don't know if you guys see that on stream, but it should it popped up for me. Thanks for the follow. I gotta figure that out, how all of that works, because I installed everything new operating system, new Streamlabs, new everything, and it's all changed. I have no idea how it works. Old man problems. Buka, steel part merged with his face, like an extension. Yeah, it could be. Hey, Captain Jetlag, good morning. Welcome, man. Welcome. Yeah, like I said, S- Streamlabs doesn't show all the correct pop-ups for you guys probably, but I'll figure it out for tomorrow. Oh, Uncle Lemur, yeah, you better go rest, man. You go rest. That's crazy. Good man as well. Good job, donating blood to needy people. Okay, so we're 20 minutes, 10 minutes in of the drawing. I think we've established quite good ideas. I don't want to like get bogged down in too many details here. Um, so what I'm going to do is kind of pick it up a little bit, and hopefully have enough things drawn at the end of the warm up to communicate the character correctly. Something merged with his face. Yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. Uh, I'll uh, I'll draw his face soon. I think too much of the character is undrawn in the sense of placement and behavior, to kind of jump on the face. I mean, I could jump on the face and let that dictate what the rest of the body should look like. But I think what I gotta do is just draw a little bit more of the body so I can see how busy the elements are and where to put design elements on the face so it doesn't become, you know, is it the big face, small face? Captain Jetlag. I remember doing the test many years ago, but I don't remember. I think I'm B. Hey, Captain Balls, Captain Balls. You know, you can do a blood test easily at your home. You can buy a kit for it. It's like you put it on a piece of paper, your blood, and it'll say which direction your blood is. I remember we did it at school. Atsuki, wow, you're a universal donor. That's pretty cool. Quentin. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I might add to it this cluster of never-ending topics to learn. You can learn anatomy forever. You can never master it. It's hilarious. So, sign-ups for the Discord art elimination contest is up. So no more people signing up. So I'm gonna start preparing for the stream. For the start, it starts on Sunday. I'm gonna announce it. What the topic is, who fights who on Sunday. Hey, new the Schnicko Schnick new the Schnick show. Whoa, that's a tongue twister right there. So this Sunday we're gonna be seeing who goes up against who on the 2 week challenge elimination contest. It's gonna be so cool, man. It's gonna be exciting, amazing, amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. It's gonna be sick. So for those who don't know, I set up a 2 week challenge. Usually happens is that you guys get 2 weeks to draw something, usually on a topic, and then I'll do a stream after the 2 weeks are up, where I go through it all and do paint overs and talk about improvements on each entry. But last few times it became too many entries, and it just took me like 3 hours or something to sit talk about feedback, and at the end my brain just cries and shrivels up. So the difference is now that on the 2 week challenges I'm gonna just pick top three and give feedback on those. Um, but current 2 week challenge is a elimination round competition that's gonna span for quite some time, and the winner goes on to the next round. So it's gonna be random pairing, and the winner pairs up with a random winner, and then you go and you go and go and until you're number one, last man standing kind of deal, and you win. And I will try to get sponsors that gives you guys some freebies. If I can't find any sponsors, I'll just buy something for you for the winner, some cool stuff to sweeten the deal. You know, getting free stuff never hurts, and because you put in so much effort, you get some cool portfolio material, ideally, and at the same time, you'll get some freebie, some swag. So why not? Hey, Bon88, good morning, welcome. Hey, Voodoo Breakfast, how's it going? Buka, it's a cool little idea. I mean, it's not an original idea. I stole it from conceptart.org. Guy called Cody Tilson made a massive art competition that became legendary called Last Man Standing, and I just lift that idea straight up. There's no one doing Last Man Standing anymore. I'm not gonna take the name Last Man Standing. Obviously, it's his idea, but the concept of the competition is such a cool idea that I can't not do it. And there's so many people from Discord who's eager about the idea, which is even cooler. So I'm psyched. It's gonna be so cool. Bon 88 is, I don't know what you see, what kind of cursor you see, but it's standard. You see the brush. I think OBS might give you some weird square. So it's not on my end, it's just OBS. Hey, Deadless, welcome. Welcome back. The Unreal Bjornament. That's an awesome name. Deadless. I do some 3D. I know how to rig and animate and model and all that. I don't play around with ZBrush that much. I have a kind of small education in it. I know how it works and all that, but my idea is to soon start doing 3D code warm-ups where I experiment with 3D code and build models and so on. But so far, I haven't gotten into that. But the plan is this year to start streaming some 3D code as well as Photoshop. But we'll see with how that goes. Um, I'm not at that point yet, and I just bought a new computer, so I need to install everything and tweak everything and customize it, so it runs the way I want to run it. Bon 88. See my brush anymore because it's a gray, very thin edge. No, the only thing I know to change is you can, if you press caps lock, you can toggle between two different ones. You can get crosshair and you can get the size of the brush. That's pretty cool, Deadless. Yeah, I mean, with programs and such, it's just a matter of taking the time to learn it. It's it's nothing more than putting in the hours. And obviously, if you find some tutorial, you can diminish that learning time significantly as long as you understand what the tutorial teaches you. Ah, cheers, Titless. Thank you very much. Very kind words. I used to do when I worked for Sega many years ago. I used to do on my lunch. I used to do 30-minute model and 30-minute Photoshop paint over. It used to be. It was really really good fun. I at back then I used Mudbox for my rapid modeling. Yeah, yeah. I think it's really important to have a an archive of your progress for yourself and also for others to follow. I mean, a lot of my career, big part of why I started getting contracts is because I had an online presence that was a constant online presence. So a lot of people think like, no, I also only need to show my best work. That's true. You should never mix your studies with your best work. But you also need to show at another location your experimentations and sketches and so on. Because you never know who's looking and what they're looking for. Maybe they need a great concept artist that can rapid prototype character designs or environments or you know and there's a place for illustrators, and there's a place for concept artists, sketchers. If you look at a lot of character design work for movies, for kids' movies and such, it's all very loose but accurate drawings. The volumes and the characterizations and all of those things are extremely accurate, but by no means you can say it's an illustration, you know, because that's not the purpose of why they're there and why they are working on the movie. The reason why they are there working on the movie is to add character, personality, shapes, color, form, and doing a game or a movie is such a big thing that it's not just one person doing everything. It's combination of everyone's efforts. And illustrator have their place, color key artist have its place, concept artist has its place, character designer has its place, lighting guy. So that's why I think you should try to show your sketches as well, your journey, because it can also show, like, do you show progress, and then they can think, all right, so if this artist B, uh, started 2 months ago, look at where he is now. Imagine if this is the hypothetical employer talking here. What if we hire him, and where would we be able to take him in a year with correct instructions if he's already showing this amount of progress during this amount of time, and on his own only, or her own? I'm not picking sides here. A voodoo breakfast, yeah, it's such a big importance to have an overview of where you are. Would be cool if we could, like, I wanna show, like, it's he's walking. I'm not keen on the legs. The legs kind of broke the flow of the character, so I'm gonna cut it out. Whatever this purple things are, so annoying. I want to find out how to switch that off in Photoshop CS. Go away. Okay, so let's switch that off. Still not happy with the legs, still annoyed by them. So I don't know what it is. I took a wrong turn somewhere, and now it's just off-putting. That's better. Yeah. So we got 2 minutes left. Very sketchy so far. We don't have a face. Um, Would be cool if it felt like it was strapped on, almost like a spider web. So let's try to show that, and we could even bulge the body a bit here and there. So face, metal things added was a suggestion. Uh, let's give him like an optic, like he can zoom in, right? This classic inspector, and he should obviously have the skull mask like all the other humans have. He let's remove his jaw. Let's not have a jaw for him. Let's just have cables going in to his mouth. Reasoning is to indicate that he doesn't need to eat, even though he's bloated. So that means he's constantly fed, which I think will enhance the idea of a fat trader, right? That was the whole topic we I was supposed to design. It's the fat trader. So I think by having being tube fed uh, is a cool indicator of fat. Also cracked skull mask. I need to make it on the second draft. I need to make it look violent, like it's shoved in there. Yeah, it's a cool idea with the breakfast. We could give him like a syringe style type thing, some cables hanging down. Um, maybe give him more optics and his eye, one eye. Make him feel a lot more like a spider with a lot more optics. Yeah, it's a cool idea. It's a very cool idea. Cheers for that, Voodoo. And I want to add an arm back here. Some puffs of smoke. He's like huffing and puffing. Big fat trader. Alright. I think we got our new evil guy. The trader. Big fat trader. Cool, man. Cool. I dig it. I dig it. He could have them like dragging behind. Like cables. Alright, time's up. Thanks everyone for joining in. I haven't set up an outro because I'm confused over the new OBS. So let's see who's online. All right, let's go to. Thanks, Chilstrap. Thanks, Zelin. Cheers, Aumes. Let's go to Poos. There's no other one online, so see you guys tomorrow morning. Hopefully, I'll figure everything out so it works correctly. Thanks, Rags. Usually, what happens is we iterate the character every morning. So I'm obviously just sketching loosely, and ideally later is gonna you're gonna see it more interesting. All right, thanks everyone. Let's raid pose. Um, I don't understand how this new Streamlab works. I really want all the tickers and stuff to work. But hopefully the new microphone has it sounding better, cleaner sound. So we'll continue more tomorrow morning. I'm excited. I'm excited. Thanks all for coming. See you tomorrow.